Hey, this is Clint from CT Mad Mods, and today I'm searching for an oil leak and some coolant issues on my Suzuki Samurai. That's right, I got it all taken apart again. I thought my front main seal on the crank was leaking, but it wasn't that. I think it's the oil pan. I'm building a little bit of pressure, but I think it's because my timing was off. Got it all figured out now. My timing is correct now. Need to put my timing belt back on and kind of clean up some of this mess. While I have it all apart, I'm gonna go ahead and run a water hose through the coolant system. I've been having some sort of issue with maybe a plugged heater core or something. It's building pressure and I'm getting bubbles in my radiator. So got the timing back together and about to put the water hose to this sucker. Just so you can see my progress, I've got my timing back together. I've flushed the whole system. I've pulled every coolant line that I could possibly pull off, and I flushed it out and hooked it all back up together. And the only thing I got to do is put the radiator in and just adjust some belts, and it starts right up. Check this out. What would a Suzuki be without belt squeak, right? All right, we're a lot further along. It's running great. Actually got rid of the belt squeal. I was able to adjust my belt and get rid of that squeal. The only thing I got left is to put the radiator back in, put the fan back on, and fill it with fluid, and I have a little bit to do that. These guys might want to go home. It's 5:45 on a Friday. I'm not cutting into their weekend plans, so I'll do what I can and finish it up probably tomorrow. So another thing I did, which I didn't have before, is I painted my timing marks. Before they were just kind of gross and had oil and grunge all over them, but it's looking a lot better. I need to clean up a bunch of wire, so please forgive me, but I just want to get this thing running right before I go in there and start making it all nice. I guess I should mention also that we did the hydrocarbon test to check and see if that the cylinders are putting air into the coolant system, and it hasn't. And also we did a leak down test on the coolant system, and it passed the coolant leak down test. So I don't have a leak into the cylinder, at least I don't think I do, and it shouldn't be overheating anymore. The timing is perfect. I'm gonna put some new coolant in this and burp it right. Hopefully that solves my problem. I didn't see anything fall out of the coolant system, big chunk of crud or anything like that. It looked like nice clean water coming out, so I even did my heater core. Okay, so I got everything buttoned up. The only thing I got to do now is put the thermostat on and fill this sucker with some coolant, and we're ready to start her up. So hopefully, I just washed out that whole coolant system. Hopefully that did the trick. I didn't see anything, big chunk of something come out, but everything is open and working. So I don't know what it was, but we're gonna put that coolant system back together, and I'm gonna put that big funnel that burps it, and we're gonna try this one more again. I got it running really good. Still working a couple of bubbles out. Timing's dead on. Got rid of all the belt squeal, and I don't have any leaks. So the radiator finally heated up. It's been running for about 20-25 minutes, and And I just put my code reader on it, and it's not getting any kind of codes. It had some warning lights whenever I first started it, but I think that was just because it didn't have antifreeze in it, and I started it a few times. But once I put coolant in it, everything seemed to chill out. All the warning lights went off, so it's running really good. I don't hear any knocks or anything. It's got plenty of oil in it. It's got plenty of coolant in it. So now it's just a matter of running it for a few days and see if what I've been experiencing calms down. Back flushed the heater core, back flushed everything, the whole coolant system. Don't know. It's running great right now. Just did my timing, and my distributor cap was a little off. I think it was probably one tooth off, and so I had that bolt maxed out to one side. It was running okay. I think maybe because I did it by hand, that I had advanced it too much or something, and so it just started like running not so great. I actually wrote all my timing marks and everything just so I wouldn't get that screwed up, but it's running really good right now. Anyways, I need to go back to the house. Patty's having trouble with her Jeep, so I've been running a code reader on it to see what the deal is, and it looks like the catalytic converter's going out or whatever. So it is what it is. When you buy a $500 Jeep, you gotta expect $500 problems. Side mission on the Jeep Liberty. I just changed that number 6 coil down there. I was getting a P0306 code. It was running pretty rough. Got that fixed. Now back to the Samurai. We're gonna leave that coolant level right there and see if anything happens as it cools down. But hopefully we got it fixed. We'll see. Well, it's been sitting here running for about 25 minutes, and a few minutes ago, I think the thermostat opened. The fluid was at 20 fluid ounces. It rose all the way up to 60 ounces, and then it just burped and went boom, went back down to 20 ounces. And so I keep on getting bubbles in it, and check this out. It's got this residue in there. Kind of looks like oil to me. I'm not a smart man, but I know what oil is. And I'm starting to think maybe I have a bad head gasket. So I don't know what else to do. It keeps on burping up bubbles, and even though it's running awesome and the timing's dead on, it seems as though I have like some sort of little crack in the head or something, or a head gasket, I'm not sure. Check this out. Watch, I'm gonna touch the throttle. Yeah, I don't know what those bubbles are. But I think I see the writing on the wall, so I just pulled the whole timing belt and everything off of this. Y'all saw that. Flushed it out. I don't know what else to do at this point. Maybe try some of that head gasket junk that you stick in the cooling system and hope that it fixes the problem. I don't know if that's the answer, but maybe I ought to try it before I go and pull a head off, but I don't know. Tell me down in the comments what it is.